Hi everyone, I'm Marc. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts. And we're going to have our pick a card today. And this is always Monday through Friday and live on Instagram on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And the reason why I do this pick a card, to give you a daily message from your angel so I can help you in your life. You know, as well as I do offer massage work, as well as past life regression work, spiritual coachings, psychic readings, healings, and so much more. But if you guys like what you hear, please give me thumbs up on the like button, as well as subscribe to my channel, and you'll get your daily, messages every day from the channel, letting you know what's going on. And if you'd like to schedule a session one-on-one, I offer bundles as well, 3 or 5 bundles. The description box below is all the information. You can click onto the link. And let's get started with our pick a card. And this card is number 1, and this is number 2. So let's get on to card number 1. Through our spiritual changes that we're going through, it is so important to think positive right now. I know the frequencies are getting stronger and stronger, so our mind, body, and spirit are changing. So through the changes that are going on, I know some of the changes we may not like, but it's for our better good, for something new to come in. And old things that are not working or doesn't serve us anymore are going bye-bye. I know it may be hard to hear or even think about it or even process that, but just stay focused. That means I don't care what you need to do. Go into your meditation. Some people will do like tapping work, hitting the meridian points. Whatever you need to do. Also, I always recommend to go out in the light. You'll be surprised how, if you look at the circadian cycle of the body, how you can sleep better, and so many different things can improve, but I don't want to get too much into that. But to remain positive, we need to focus on our needs, our desires, our fulfillment, right? And we want to feel complete. We want to feel whole. And the only way we're going to feel that, if we stay centered, stay positive, even through the changes that we don't like what's going on. And sometimes we may like what's going on. We still need to stay positive. How do we do that? Well, we want to keep our thoughts positive. Well, you may say to me, well, Marc, that's easy said than done. I says, well, I can say to you, really it's not, because by thinking negative thoughts can off-center you, not make you feel right, and also make you feel very uncomfortable. So it does, as you know, it affects the mind, body, and spirit. So we need to do exercises with our minds to keep ourselves positive, but only give it the energy into what's serving us, not what disservices us. So we need to remain positive and to stay focused only what serves us. And whatever it is, keep on aiming at it. That means reprogram your mind from a negative thought into a positive thought. And there are different ways on how to do it. In one way, believe it or not, is tapping, like I told you. But another way is really doing, you can do affirmations, but I really like to do things in a visual kind of aspect. And what I mean by visual, well, first of all, use your senses. Feel in your heart, right? But also you want to see it in your mind and say those positive thoughts. So say it, see it, write it, feel it, go through the whole experience of it. And this is how we stay positive. We keep on focusing on it. Just like we're going into the negative, well, let's change it to the positive and do it. So do the reverse. Instead of going to the negative charges, go into positive, charge up the positive. Get it focused, get it centered, and keep on firing up. And you'll be surprised how Your mind gets rewired because it's how it's been trained. So because of these changes that are going on, and we remain negative, not saying we're negative all the way, but if we remain negative, then your life won't progress and move forward like you'd like. And sometimes you're wondering why you're behind the 8 ball. It could be part of what you're throwing out. Because let's put it this way, our mind is making our movie as we think and feel and believe. So we need to stay positive. We need to stay focused on what? On things that will serve us. So keep that in mind. Do that exercise, but feel the different senses like I told you. Listening to your heart, what you want. See it in your mind, what you want, say it. Really feel it, go into it like it's really happening. And also, when you think of positive, make it like it already happened. Do that exercise. It'll be like a fun game for you. And every time that happens, and you'll see after a while, things will get rewired, and you'll be thinking more positive, and you'll be saying, hey, you know what? I'm not thinking that way like I used to. Why? Because you reprogrammed it, and you rewired it, and you changed it. So try that exercise. I also do the reprogram to help you if you have difficulty with that. But really try to really work on the mind. Do this exercise for yourself. And you'll be surprised how things can change over. And as they start to change over, you'll see how more in peace and more enlightened you really are. And you'll feel wonderful and have the total experience that, and some people have never had that before because they're so used to even being brought up that way. All right, so here comes card number 2. No need to worry. No need to worry. We're worrying too much about everyday life, and we need to trust more on the angels and guides, knowing that they're there by our side. We question it. We wonder, like, am I really having the help that I need? It doesn't seem like it. Sometimes we're our worst enemy by thinking our thoughts, and we need to trust more. We're so used to running scared, having fear, and wondering what's going to happen next. We really need to stay in the moment of it and trust it. And my God, be patient with it, because I know a lot of us could be very impatient, and then we want things right then and there. But things don't always work that way. I wish it would, but it doesn't always work that way. So what you want to do is trust more and have more faith and just say, mind, guess what? I do not want to think that way. I don't want to know that way, and I ain't going that way, So really, you're actually, not that you're controlling your mind, but you're starting to manage your mind, and you're telling yourself, no longer will I live this way, and I don't deserve to live this way, and I won't live this way. Why? Because I am within myself, and I want the peace. I want the love. I want to have the enjoyment of what life can bring me. I will not let my worries and my concerns take over me. Let me tell you something. Money can come and go, but when you have total peace in your mind, that, I think everyone knows, is priceless. So if we could get to that stage, and part of the ascension, they teach about letting go. I'm sure you heard that a lot. Let it go, right? Well, this is the time to let it go. Even if we want to know it, because we're putting the energy in our thought patterns on how we're thinking, and we're playing that act, and then we're experiencing it. Why worry about something when you don't always have control over it? But what you want to do is put things more in a place so you could feel more peace within yourself and more relaxed, knowing things are okay. You'll sleep better at night. You'll feel better about yourself, and you also will feel totally secure that everything will work in your power. Everything will work into play like it's supposed to. The divine has your back, and the divine will guide you through it and support you through it. I know it's a lot of difficulty. I know it's hard at times, but it's really a lot harder when we're so hard on ourselves. We're too hard on ourselves, and we have to let things go. And you know what? Let me tell you something from experience. I do it myself, and I beat myself up and I say, stop. Because, why? Because the thing is, I was hard on myself, and still I am from time to time. And I stop myself in the track, and I say to myself, I don't want this in my life. I don't want to hear it. And I'm not putting the energy in. And what I'll do is I'll say to myself, okay, I'm worried about this and I'm worried about that. Well, guess what? I don't need to worry. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, I don't have to worry about it anymore. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry about it. You see what I mean? I'm putting in each file. As you put things in each file, then you'll start saying, hey, I have my life under control. Even if you have to put it on a chart and see it. You know, when you're into your meditation, if you do meditation or any kind of work, you can get yourself relaxed. Even breath work. You want to take a deep breath in and out and say to yourself, through my meditation, I don't want any interference, even if I have to throw a trigger keyword into its place to not interfere with me. Because you're letting your mind know you are managing your mind, so you don't need to worry because the angels and the divine has your back. So do not think at all that you're going to be left there stranded, not being alone and things falling apart. No, they're there by your side, the angels, guides, loved ones, God, and they will never forsaken you. But we need to have trust, because when we worry, we also cause blockages, and it's hard for the angels to help us. So we don't create blockages, and we just want to believe in it, have faith and trust in it, and not worry so much. And you guys, if you like what you heard today, give me thumbs up with the like button, and subscribe to my channel to get your daily messages. And also, if you want to schedule a one-on-one session with me, go to the description box below. There's a link. And this way, if you like, we could have a one-on-one session. I can really help you through it. But knowing, you know, all the different things that we have in our mind, and we mind boggle ourselves, and we confuse ourselves, don't. Because there's a way to love yourself and handle things in the right way. But I'll see you guys tomorrow in your pick a card. And remember, have a beautiful day, and remember to love yourself. See you tomorrow. Bye.